The Toronto Maple Leafs have not been in the conference finals since 2002. They have not won a game 7 since 2004. That's what's on the line tonight in terms of just like the stats of the franchise and everything and all that kind of fun stuff if you're a Leafs fan. But what's really on the line here tonight is the legacy of the core of this team, because they've had every opportunity to win one of these games, and tonight's another shot at winning one of those games. But unlike the years in the past, this game truly has a finality to it because of the expiring contracts of Mitch Marner and John Tavares. And how many kicks at the can you truly get? We thought we had seen the end before, but this time it's really the end of things. And game sevens are huge, but when you put into account the 9 years of history with what's going on with Matthews and Marner and Nylander and Tavares, like this game 7, it has a weight to it that I don't remember in the past. And every next game is going to mean more than the last one, but this game 7 feels like there's a whole bunch of careers hanging in the balance. We can either believe and we can say that, wow, we didn't think they can do it, because I don't know if they can do it. I'm not sure. And they've completely turned the page. And now they're a new set of individuals. Or we say they are what they are, and that's it. And it's a new chapter after this offseason where there will surely be some sort of changes. I'm at Scotiabank Arena right now. If you're watching, if you're listening, you might hear the Zamboni going in the back. He's just gone by once again. He's doing his thing there, getting the ice ready for Game 7 tonight. Morning skate finished about like an hour ago from when I'm talking to you. We're recording this right now. In terms of the news and notes from that, Matthew Nyes is what we were all there watching to see. Will he play? And yes, he was out there for morning skate. Yes, he was in his regular position on the first line in the line rushes with Matthews and Marner. And Craig Berube then confirmed that Matthew Nyes will play tonight, and there will not be any restrictions on his play. So whatever they did to get him ready for the game from the injury that he had last game that was clearly hampering him, this game, he's all good to go. So Leafs fans, do not be worried about that. In terms of line changes, it's going to look pretty similar to last game. They'll, I think, ultimately be some changes in the lineup when the game gets going, but Pacioretty is down on the third line on the Domi line. Domi's going to be centering that. Pacioretty's there on the wing, and then obviously you have the rest of the lines looking the same. So there's a little bit of line change there. It looks like for the Panther side of things that Evan Rodriguez is going to slot back into the lineup because he did not stay out late during the Panthers skate. They didn't have a full skate or anything, but he was out there and then he came off with the other guys who are playing tonight and came off. So you can deduce from that Evan Rodriguez will probably play tonight. Paul Maurice would not give any hints as to whether he would or not. He said that he's good, like he's looking good out there, but he wouldn't say like, oh yeah, he's in or not. So we don't know for sure, but most likely, yeah, Evan Rodriguez is playing tonight. And back to the history of things with this Leafs team, just to finish up this preview here of game number 7 as we are hours away from a monumental occasion. On the Panthers side of things, Brad Marchand has the opportunity to move into a tie for the most game 7 wins in the history of the NHL. I learned that stat today. He has 7 wins, and there's, I think, 6 individuals who have 8 wins, so Brad Marchand can tie those guys with 8 career Game 7 wins. He's 7-5 in his life. 8 Game 7 wins, like incredible all-time mark if he can tie that. And Paul Maurice, who I just mentioned, is 5-0 in Game 7, so undefeated in Game 7s. Craig Berube is 2-1 in Game 7, so those two records are going up against each other. And for the Panthers here, I think they're going to look at this season. If they don't get out of the second round, it has to be a bit of a failure for a team coming off the Stanley Cup that they won last year, going to the Cup final before that and losing, and how good of a team they have this year. Losing to this Leafs team, it would be a tough loss, but if they lose to this Leafs teams, you know that they lost to a very good team. I think these two teams have been tight all series long. That blowout in game number 5, it'll never sit well with the fans. It'll never sit well with the team and how that game went and ended. But the series overall has been tight, and there's a reason that these two teams are playing a game 7 here tonight in Toronto, and it's because they're very good teams, both of them. They're very close in every aspect of the game. In game 6, we saw what the Leafs can do when they play their game at the best, where they decide to play defense for a full 60 minutes and sit back and wait for their opportunity. They had, I think it was 4 shots in the third period that were on goal, and 2 of them went in. They did not play for offense, and they knew they had to play a playoff style of hockey where they just play defense and wait for those opportunities. So I look for the Leafs to try and play that game here again tonight. That's the style of hockey they've been playing all season long, and when they get away from it, it gets ugly. When they don't do those things, it gets really ugly, and we see that scoreboard run up for the opposing team. But when they do lock in and have a great start and play that full 60 minutes of defensive hockey, they look like they can play with anybody in this league. So from the Leafs side of things, like, that's what they got to be doing to win the game tonight. Let me know what you think about what's going to happen here in the comments below. I don't have a read on who's going to win. I picked the Panthers in 7 to start this series over on the SDPN channel when we did our season previews. So I guess I got to go with that, but I don't believe that either team should be favored here. I think it's 2 even teams going head to head in that respect, and I don't have a lean currently at this moment on who's going to win tonight. Let me know who you think is going to win in the comments below on the Jesse Blake Sports Report YouTube channel. While you're there, hit like and subscribe. You can also listen to this on your favorite audio platform. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be listening or watching right now, and I appreciate you for that. It is Game 7 in Toronto. We are in the building. I'll come to you post-game as well with another one of these in front of the glass. I'm just looking around, taking it all in. It's awesome. It's so much fun. It's Game 7. You can't get any better than this. I'll see you again here later tonight, post-game. Game 7. Let's go.